Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, Roblox, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to, of course, get as much T-Rexes as possible in Grow a Garden in the brand new Prehistoric update. Now, before we do go into enjoying today's video, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe. So yeah guys, I'm going to be showing you guys the best top 3 methods I have for getting the T-Rex pets in Grow a Garden in 2025, guys. This is probably the best way to, of course, to actually get the T-Rex, of course, and not actually get, the poor raptor like I got earlier today when I hatched my egg, but of course, yeah guys, we're just gonna quickly get on into this video so I can show you guys, of course, how to get the T-Rex. So the first thing, of course, is the easiest, most known method on how to get the T-Rexes is basically, the T-Rexes are over here, and but basically how you get them is that you can actually go over here to the egg shop and get these common eggs for really cheap, and then just grow those and then trade them in over here to this guy over here to get your dinosaur eggs. And of course, how this basically works is that basically what you do is that you farm as much as these to get as much chances as possible to, of course, get the T-Rex. Now this does, of course, cost a lot of time, and if you don't have a lot of time, I have 2 other methods in today's video that are going to be way more effective and, of course, saving you time, but of course it might actually cost you some money. So yeah, let's actually get on with the next method I actually have here today, of course, to actually get the T-Rex pet in Grow a Garden in 2025. So you guys, the next method I have for today's video is, of course, Discord. Discord is probably one of the most helpful ways to, of course, possibly get the T-Rex pet, of course, in 2025, of course, with this brand new update. And basically how it works is that you basically join Discord servers like the one that I have here, and of course, not only, of course, does it show the stock, it shows the eggs and everything, which is really overpowered, so don't even have to really get on the game unless something's good actually in the stocks. But basically, of course, though, the best way to, of course, get it is through trading. Now, do note, Jandal is supposedly adding a trading system, so this will make it a lot easier to trade, but until the meantime, Discord is your best option to trade within Grow a Garden, or of course just in normal Grow a Garden servers, but of course that only comes every now and then, and you also have a chance of getting scammed. So of course, like I said, I do highly recommend Discord to, of course, hopefully actually find some people that actually have the T-Rex. Of course, making sure they show as much proof as possible before doing any type of trades, especially if it's with IRL money, because you don't want to lose out on any money. So yeah, basically that is all I got really for this second method. I'm going to show you guys the next method, which I think is, of course, the most biggest guarantee to actually get the T-Rex fruit, of course, as quick as possible. So let's go on with that next method. Alright guys, and the final method I have for today's video is actually a site called Eldorado. Now, of course, Eldorado is, of course, a site where you can, of course, buy, your items. Now, do note, this is actually technically against the rules. They don't like you, of course, when you do this, but I'm just showing you this as for educational purposes, that this is definitely a way that people actually do get really rare items on Grow a Garden. And of course, you might, of course, be worried about, what if the items get taken away or anything. It is very, very hard, especially with Grow a Garden as a game that's as simplistic as it is and has so many players. It's hard for them to really track anything that goes on. Now, of course, that's not me saying that, hey, go and, break the rules that they don't like you doing. But I'm just, like I said, I'm showing you this for educational purposes because I know this is a thing that goes on, and of course this is actually something people actually use to, of course, get rare items. So if we actually do have a look and we type in T-Rex, alright, we're gonna see, the listings that are here for, of course, T-Rex. Now, some people are offering $50, 50 whole dollars to, of course, get the T-Rex. Other people say, there's other ones here, T-Rex non-dupe just has proof of hatching 1 in stock. Alright, so of course, this guy, of course, looks like he's not even in stock anymore. Like I said, it's very, very rare quantity, of course, at the moment that you'll find T-Rexes, but of course, again, think of it as how Raccoon was. Raccoon was really rare too, but of course now there is millions of them in circulation. Of course, that's going to be the same with T-Rex as well. And I definitely highly recommend getting your hands on the T-Rex, because especially if you can, pair this with a Dragonfly. Okay, my search isn't working. Let me refresh the page here. Alright, we're going to search in Dragonfly, and let's have a look. So as you guys can see, the Dragonfly usually is about $10. Even with some sellers, it's even $5, which is actually insane. So yeah, definitely, of course, if you pair this, of course, with the T-Rex, it is one of the most OP methods currently within the game at the moment, if you pair those two. Because remember, the T-Rex of course applies a mutation, so if the dragonfly is already applying gold mutation to other plants, guess what? The T-Rex is going to start applying gold mutation to other plants as well, which is a 10x increase in shekel prices, which is just overpowered. So yeah, basically that's all I actually really do have for today's video. And yeah guys, if you guys did go into enjoying today's video, please make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and also join my Discord. Of course, this is where you can trade your plants or anything they got. No, sorry, not your plants, but just basically your eggs or anything along those lines. Yeah, it's just really good to have, and of course the stock channels as well are also really overpowered. So yeah guys, without further ado, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.